This video is going to be a video on how to bar lace your shoes, preferably Vans or Converse, but you can do this to any shoe, and yeah, they look pretty tight. That's basically what it looks like on your shoe, on your foot, and yeah, this light's really blinding because it's right there. But yeah, that's what the finished product will look like. So I'll get back to you with it all undone and with a different camera view. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I have just finished unlacing all of this till the very last row. Okay, and this is for your right foot. When you're doing it to your left foot or left shoe, you're just going to want to reverse everything, because it's kind of not the exact same thing. It's like one side's one way and one side's the other way. So I prefer to do the opposite on the left foot, but it's completely up to you, and it's really not that necessary. Okay, so anyways, you're gonna want your line to be flat. Okay, that'll give it a really nice sleek look on the outside. You don't want it to be all curvy, like nasty. So you want to make sure it's flat all the time. You're going to hear me say that a lot, probably. So then, you're going to hold it to where the opening where your foot goes in is away from you, okay? Then, you're going to get, see this on the right side? So you're going to move that to the right side, and this one's on the left side. So, you're going to get the one on the left side, and see how this is flat right here? You're going to want to make sure it's flat, and you're going to pull the line all the way back till you get to the end. And then you're going to get the end, and you're going to feed it right into the first hole. First hole, guys. So you're just going to poke it right into there, and pull it all the way. See? And basically, hopefully it'll be flat on the inside, right there, but it doesn't need to be flat. So then, you bring this line and you just move it out of the way. Then you're going to do the same with the right side, but instead of going into this first hole, you're going to go to the second hole. So you're going to make sure the line's flat. I'm going to pop it right into this hole, going outside the shoe. Pull it through, and ta-da! On the inside, see how it's nice and flat? It's nice if it's flat, but it doesn't necessarily need to be. But I like it to be flat. Just, it makes me happy. Okay, then this is where you're gonna get your first bar. You're gonna get this one on the left side, and you're gonna see how it's flat right now. You're gonna want to pull it all the way out till you get to the end, and you're gonna put it right into this hole right here, going down into the shoe. And then you're gonna run it into this one. See it, how it's kind of making a bow? I prefer to go on top, not on the bottom, if you understand me. If you're doing this right now with me, you'll understand. So I go on top, but it's completely up to you. And then you just pull it all the way through, and ta-da, you have your first bar. You want to make sure it's flat, okay? So if you need to, just turn it and stuff to make sure it's flat, okay? Then you're gonna get this strand that you just went into. So this one is the same as this one, and you're just gonna move that to the side. Then with this one that's coming out, you're just gonna turn it, pull it all the way to the end, and then come into this first hole. And then you're gonna go down into the shoe and pull the line, and ta-da, nice and flat. You have 3 done total. You've done 2 weaving. This one was kind of self-explanatory. Okay, now is where it kind of gets difficult. Turn the shoe around. Okay, no. Then, what you're going to do is, on the inside, on the right side now, you're going to turn it towards flat, and then pull the line all the way out, and you're going to skip a hole, okay? So you're not going to go into this hole. You're going to go into this hole. So just skip a hole and pop, bring it through. And like I said before, it's nice to have it flat on the inside. Then just get this and throw it over there. Now, just moving to this side of the shoe, you're going to go into this first hole. You're not going to skip. Just go straight into this hole. So you'll pull it, make sure it's flat. And that hole right there, just going to pop it right in and go out of the shoe. And it's nice to have it flat on the inside. Pull it tight, and see, it's kind of curvy, but it's fine, but I'm actually going to change it. I like it to be flat. There we go. Here it's nice and flat now. Ta-da! Now, you're basically going to do the same thing you did earlier, but this time we're going to get the strand on the left side. I'll turn the shoe. So turn the shoe back. Ta-da! And now, you have a strand coming out here, and a strand coming out here. Okay, so you're going to get this one on the right, pull it all the way, and go straight into this hole. I want to make sure it's flat on the top. You're going to go down into the shoe. So from the outside, going into the shoe. And like before, on the inside, this strand, you're going to want to push this strand down and go on top of it. That's what I prefer, but it doesn't matter at all. And then you have your fourth strand. Then, with this one right here, this strand, is this one that's moving up and down right now. You're just going to get that one. I'm still holding on to it from when I poked it through this hole. And you're just going to feed it right up this white one if you have one, or if any color. If you have one more, just thread it right up. And you're done with that. Then you're going to get this last strand right here. You're going to turn it to where it'd be flat. And then you're just going to pull it over. And then you're going to just poke it right into this last hole over here. Poke it down into the shoe. And pull it through, and you're done. Oh, wait, no. Then you're going to get this strand. You're going to poke it through that hole if you have one. So, sorry for bumping into the camera. Alright guys, so you're pretty much done. Ta-da. And you're done. But, the knot, it looks really sleek right now. But if you do a normal knot and you put it on top, it's not going to look that nice. Basically, 3 things you can do, okay? 3 easy ones. You don't need to buy, like, fancy things. So 3 easy things. Turn the shoe back to where the opening of the shoe is facing you. And then you're going to pull the tongue up. This is my second favorite way to do it. Then you're going to get this line, both the lines, and you're going to pull it down here. Not, so, instead of going here, see how, never mind, that doesn't matter. So, basically, let me move my laptop out of the way. My laptop's right there. Okay, so, I'm going to move the camera angle up. Alright, so, you're going to get this on the left side, and you're going to pull it down, and you're going to twist it around your finger. Okay? Just like that. Then, you're going to lift the sole, like this thing. You're just going to lift it, and you're going to tuck it right down there. Then, same with the right side. Just lift the sole and tuck it underneath. That is my second favorite way to do it. Third, which is actually like don't like and I don't prefer it, but basically you just get your line and you put it underneath the tongue, but you can feel it when you walk, so that's why I don't prefer it, especially if you're wearing these. These are the Vans LXVI Graph. That's the shoe, and these shoes are extremely comfortable, like extremely comfortable. They're $90. That's pretty expensive for me. I don't know if that's really that expensive, but $90, and they like morph to your feet and they feel amazing. So if these laces are like on the bottom of your foot, it's not going to feel that good, and it does get in the way sometimes, but that's why this is my least favorite way to do it. But you basically, if you can see the shoelace in there, let me get the lighting. See the shoelace in there? and you kind of just lay your foot on top of that. So it kind of gets annoying, and you do the same to the other one. And basically you can put your foot right on top of that, or you can put your foot in first. So you pull all this line up, and you put your foot in, and then you get all this line and you put it on top of your foot. I hate both of those. But yeah. And then, my favorite way to do it, and it's so awesome. Basically, I don't know if other shoes have this design, but I know the LXVI Graph from Vans has it. So let me move the light over and move this down. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that tongue or not, but basically the tongue is attached to the shoe. See that? And the tongue is attached to the shoe. And we just get a popsicle stick all the way back. All the way to the tip of the shoe. It's one huge pocket basically. From here to here. From here all the way to here. This is all one huge pocket. I'm going to get a pencil and shove it back in there. So pencil. It just goes all the way back into the shoe. See, it's one huge pocket. And from here, you can't see the pencil. And that's basically what you're going to do with the string. So I'm going to get back to you with a different angle, showing you how to get rid of these my favorite way if you have this type of shoe. Right guys, we're almost done. Basically, you're going to get your tongue. You're just going to push your tongue down, right? Just push it all the way down. Then, you're going to flip the shoe like you're doing tippy toes or the moonwalk with the toes down to the floor. And you're going to get the line and you're just going to drop it. Just drop it. Feed it down onto the side. Basically right here, this part of the shoe is a huge pocket. Basically from here, all of this is one huge pocket. Because the tongue, just like, it's awesome. So basically you're just going to want to shove it back into the shoe. And you might get this flappy thing. You can see that? See how it's flappy? That's perfectly fine. You get rid of that later. But just push it all the way back to the toe cap. And make sure you can't see it through the bars. So you want to push it to the side area. Then, once you've done that, do the same with the other lace. Let gravity just bring it right down in there, and then boom. Just kidding, almost done. I'll get back to you with the angle pointed to my feet, which is the next step. Alright guys, last step. So, we're going to get your shoe and your foot. You're going to get your shoe, you're going to put it on your foot, like you're wearing it, right? Then, you're going to pull the tongue up, okay? And so you can see the lines of the shoe lace. You don't want that. So, I prefer to use a popsicle stick or just my fingers. And basically, what you're going to do, move the light over, there we go. What you're going to do is you're just going to move. First you're going to get this part, this flappy part. You're just going to shove it down into the tongue pocket, is what I'm going to call it. And then if your hand's too fat, you can use the popsicle stick and just shove it right down into the nooks and crannies. Do the same with the other side. My finger's too big, so I'm going to use the popsicle stick. Just, I don't know if you can see the line right here. You can see the old shoelace that you don't want to see. So you're just going to get a popsicle stick, just shove it down. And you only need to do this part right here like once every 10 to 20 times you put your shoe on. You don't need to do this part every single time you put your shoe on. That'd be annoying. Okay, this one does not want to go inside. There we go. Alright, almost done. Just a tiny bit visible. There we go. Perfect. Now, basically what I like to do is pull this, and this extra flappy part, just get my tongue, put my tongue up, and then just push that back down into the shoe. Do the same with the other foot. So this is kind of a flappy after going to midweek, and I was kind of like walking around pretty often. So I mean, like, that's why. But this part doesn't flap up all the time. And you are done. Let me just get this off the tripod. Hope you guys liked this video. You learned something. I'm gonna go close up on it. And yeah, it looks really nice. I really love the way it looks. I wish I had white laces, but I mean, it's good enough for me. It looks nice and sleek, and I like the way it looks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video, and terribly sorry it's a long video. But yeah, please comment anything, any questions, anything really. I'll reply to them. Like this video, and what will help most of all is to subscribe. So yeah, hope you watch my other videos, and